Let me give you two examples, and then you can have a go for yourself. Okay, so when you're given this and you're asked to make X the subject, visualize this as you can visualize this as a balance. So here you've got Y on this side, here you've got square root of blah 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 on this side. When you have a balance, you can times equally, you can divide equally, you can blah 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 equally, or you can also square equally. So it means it's times by itself, and the two sides will still balance. So you can square both sides, meaning that you make a copy of it, and then you times each other. So you square both sides. So it would be like this. This side would be this, and this side would be a over 2bx. Okay. So and now visualize it as oh, you've got a bubble here dividing this bubble here. You're trying to make X a subject. So multiply both sides by the bottom bubble. So you have this 2by squared x. All these could be in any order here. Okay, but I just prefer to put the x right at the end. So here, yeah. So multiply both sides by the bottom bubble. You have this. Okay. Now visualize as this. You've got this whole thing here timesing the x. So divide by 2by squared. So this will be x on its own, and this will be a over 2by squared. Okay. So when you see something like this, you can visualize it as a balance, and then square both sides, meaning times by itself on both sides. So make a copy of this and then times by itself. Well, y times by itself. Okay, and when you're faced with something like this, so now you've got square roots on both sides. So what you can do is times by itself on both sides as well. So it means you can visualize as this. Over here you've got square root of blah 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 in here, and over here you've got square root of blah 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 over here. Well, what you can do is get this times by itself. Well, when you times by itself, the two square roots will kill off each other, leaving you with just that bubble inside. And then on this side, well, you've got this at the moment. You times by itself. So square root of blah 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 in here. So what you're left is with blah 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 over here. Okay. So now when you are faced with two square roots on both sides, what you can do is square both sides. So imagine this is in a bubble here, and this is in a bubble here. So when you square both sides, you're going to get just a bubble left over on this side, which is 4ax minus b. On this side, when you square this the right hand side, all that's left is the bubble. So which happens to be 7x over 3c. Okay. So now it's just a matter of remember, keep an eye on x. You know you've got x here and x here, two x's. So the chances are you will have to factorize. So let's here you've got two layers. Let's get it down to one layer. So times both sides by 3c. So it will be this 3c bracket 4ax minus b close bracket, and on this side is 7x. Okay. Keep an eye on x here. X is stuck in this big bubble here. You've also got an x over here. Let's break this bubble up. So it will be 12acx, and then this times this minus 3bc equals 7x. Okay, get all the x's on one side and all the rubbish on the other side. So you can visualize this as one block. Take away this block equals this block. Let's move this block to the other side, and then later on we can move this over here. Okay, so let's add 3b to both sides. So you have this 7x plus 3bc, sorry, and then 12acx. Now take away 7x from both sides. So 12acx take away 7x. equals 3bc. Now you can factorize the here you've got x here and you've got x here. So let's factorize. So x bracket 12ac take away 7 close bracket equals 3bc. Now divide both sides by the big bubble here. Okay, so this will be x. This will be 3bc over 12ac minus 7. So x is now the subject. Just remember that when given an equation, have a quick glance to see how many x's there are. If there are more than 2 or more, then the chances are you will have to factorize. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay, make x a subject. So your eyes should zoom in, try and locate all the x's. So here, the chances are you will have to factorize. Okay, so do whatever you have to do. Make x the subject. Press pause and have a go. Okay, so now, well, visualize it as this. You've got this bubble here and this bubble here. So let's square both sides. So it will be 2abx minus 4c to the power 3, and over on this side it's 4bx over 6c squared. Okay, so you can visualize all these as one block, take away this block equals this block, dividing it by this block. Sometimes, if it's convenient for you, you can visualize this as one block. So you can use your imagination in different ways. It depends on what you're doing. So now, anyway, now keep an eye on the x's here. So here, hang on, let me rewrite this again. So at the moment you've got 2abx minus 4c to the power 3 equals 4bx over 6c squared. Okay, so keep an eye on x. X is here and here. You've got 2 layers here, 1, 2. So let's times both sides by this thing here, and then everything will be on one layer. So times both sides by this bubble here. So let's see, hang on, 6c squared bracket 2abx minus 4c to the power 3, close it, equals 4bx. Okay, and now let's keep an eye on x. X is here and here. Let's multiply this out. This times this would be 12. Let's try and keep everything in alphabetical order. So a, b, c squared x minus 24. Now you've got c. You got this times this. Remember, so c squared times with this. So when you have c squared times with c to the power 3, that's like saying c times c, and then times c times c times c. See, this is the to the power 3. This is squared here. So really, in effect, you've got c to the power 5. Okay. So what you've got here, when you get this times this, it will be 24c to the power 5. If you don't understand this bit here, watch one of the earlier videos on indices. Okay, on the right hand side it will be 4bx, and now keep an eye on x. X is here and here. Let's visualize this as one block here. You've got one block. Take away this block equals this block here. So let's add this block to both sides. So it will be this 4bx, and then add 24c to the power 5. On this side here, you just have 12abc squared x, and now visualize as this. You've got one block equaling this block, add this block here. So let's move this block over to the other side, because we are trying to get all the x's on one side. So take away 4bx from both sides. It will be 12abc squared x. Take away 4bx equals 24c to the power 5. And now here x exists in here, x exists in here. So let's factorize. So 12abc squared minus 4b close bracket equals 24c to the power 5. Now divide both sides by what's in the brackets. So it will be this side will be x, this side will be 24c to the power 5 over 12abc squared minus 4b. So this should be your answer. Okay?